Okay guys, let's go over everything we've done so far in this case. We're working on a 2008 Volkswagen Touareg. The customer has lost all of their keys and we've been handling the job from start to finish. At this point, we've already picked the lock and decoded it successfully. We cut a new key based on that decoding, and we've also generated a smart remote that's matched to the vehicle. Now comes the next step, assembling the key fully by attaching the blade to the remote body. This might seem like a small step, but it's actually critical. If the blade isn't secured properly, the entire remote can be rendered useless. A poorly installed blade can be loose, misaligned, or even fall out while the customer is using it, and we definitely want to avoid that. To make the process easier, I highly recommend using a key vise, a small bench clamp that holds the remote steady while you install the blade. Trying to do this by hand is not only difficult, but it increases the chance of error or damage. You'll also need a metal roll pin, which is the small piece that actually locks the blade in place. These usually come from your remote or key supplier. Along with that, you'll want a magnetic tool or a pair of tweezers to hold the pin, and a light hammer to gently tap it in. Once you have your tools ready, place the cut key blade into the remote's flip mechanism. You'll notice a small hole where the blade connects to the shell. That's where the pin needs to go. Line everything up carefully, making sure that the hole in the blade matches the hole in the shell. Use your magnetic tool or tweezers to position the pin, and then tap it into place slowly with your hammer. If everything is aligned correctly, it should go in smoothly and hold the blade securely. Now, in this particular job, we actually encountered a problem. The pin broke while we were inserting it. That happened because the blade we were using wasn't an exact fit. It was an unbranded aftermarket blade being installed into an X-Horse remote. The fit wasn't ideal, and that caused extra pressure on the pin, which snapped inside. To fix it, we simply reversed the direction. We inserted a new pin from the opposite side, guided it through gently, and secured it properly. This worked fine, but it took extra time and patience. It's a good real-world example of the kinds of challenges you'll face out in the field. That leads me to the most important takeaway from this video. Always use the correct blade for the remote brand you're working with. If you're using X-Horse or Key DIY remotes, I strongly recommend using KD-compatible blades. These are designed specifically to fit the grooves and pin dimensions of those remote shells. When you use matching parts, everything fits better, installs faster, and you avoid frustrating issues like broken pins or misaligned blades. This is especially important if you're new to the trade. During your first few months or even your first year, you want to avoid unnecessary complications while you're still building confidence. Start with the proper parts and save yourself a lot of stress. So, after replacing the pin and securing the blade, the key is fully assembled, the flip mechanism is solid, and the blade is rotating cleanly. The remote is ready, the key is ready, the physical build is now complete. What's next? The final stage of this job is programming. That means pairing the key to the vehicle's immobilizer system, which we'll be doing either through onboard programming or EEPROM methods, depending on what the system supports. We'll cover that in the next video. Thanks for watching, and I hope this walkthrough gave you a clearer picture of how to fix and secure a key blade properly, and how to avoid the common mistakes that come with using mismatched parts. Your work reflects your professionalism, so take your time, use the right tools, and get it right from the start. Let's move on to programming.